today's ESPN Basketball Showcase featuring the visiting Savage Storm of Southeastern Oklahoma State University and your Southern Nazarene University Crimson Storm. And now let's meet today's starters. First, for Southeastern Oklahoma State. At guard, a 5'11 junior from Flower Mound, Texas, number 2, Adam Dworsky. At guard, a 6'2 redshirt senior from Richardson, Texas, number 3, Atori Everett. At forward, a 6'8 junior from Del Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, number 4, Caio Gonçalves. At forward, a 6'6 senior from Keller, Texas, number 20, Kevin Buckingham. And at forward, a 6'7 junior from Hara, Oklahoma, number 45, Kellen Manick. Head coach of Southeastern is Kelly Green. And now the starters for the Crimson Storm. At guard, a 5'10 senior from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Putnam City North, number 3, Micah Speed. At forward, a 6'5 sophomore from North.
Hey, this kid can really score the basketball, 6'4", great size for a shooting guard, and he shoots it at a high percentage, 55% field goal percentage. That means he knows what he's doing when he gets that basketball.
Southern Nazarene got the better of the series last year. 2 close wins out of their 3 games, but the one loss was a blowout loss at Southeastern Oklahoma State. This time at Southeastern Oklahoma State coming in at 5-0 on the year and the top 25 ranking. But they turn it over on the first possession of the game.
Yeah, active hands by Southern Nazarene there. And what they have to do is they don't know where Southeastern is going to go to get buckets because they're so balanced. So they have to do whatever they can to keep them off balance offensively because of Southeastern's balance on offense.
Dunn rises up for 3, misses it off the back iron of the rebound to the Brazilian, Caio Gonçalves.
Really excited to watch the point guard play here. Micah Spate against Adam Dworsky, because Dworsky averages 11 assists a game, over 11 assists a game. And Spate averages 22 points a game.
Buckingham buries the triple.
Buckingham with the sweet lefty J, looking a little bit like Chris Mullen when he shot that one.
His coach, Kelly Green, could not stop raving about Kevin Buckingham in every aspect of life, on the court, in the gym, in class, in the community. There's a drive to the basket by Micah Spate. He picks up the foul. Buckingham picks up his first personal. Spate's another guy that gets a lot of praise from his coach, Adam Bohash. He said, look, everybody's going to talk about Jhonathan Dunn, and rightfully so, but we don't win without Micah Spate. He runs the show.
Just like Buckingham is the most important player for Southeastern, Micah Spate is the most important player for Southern Nazarene. He is the one that makes the wheel go. He's the hamster inside that wheel there. He just turned the corner there, and this could be problems for Southeastern if Micah Spate is able to turn the corner and get down that lane all afternoon long.
Dworsky running the point. Southeastern. Had to try to dump it inside, but a steal by Carlin Kenner.
Great activeness in there defensively by Kenner.
Dunn. Comes off the screen. It's another one. Pass stolen, though, by Buckingham. Dworsky with a crossover.
Dworsky is what I call the garçon. For everyone out there, that's French for waiter. So he's the garçon. He sets the table for Southeastern. And now right there, he set himself up and got a nice little layup going down the lane.
Kelly Green said he doesn't look like much when you see him out on the court, but looks can be deceiving because he absolutely runs the show, like you said. Here's Manick with a spin move inside. Left-handed finish, misses. Gets his own rebound back, though.
Southeastern has great size across the front. Obviously, they got a pretty good size front court with a crafty point guard.
Everett buries a long-range bomb from the corner.
Everett's like the old man on the team, but he's very efficient. He's having a great season, too, as well, averaging over 16 points a game.
Transfer, Everett. Shot off the backboard, misses that time. 8-1 lead already for Southeastern Oklahoma State. Jaworski with the hoop in the horn.
Jaworski putting a turbo button down, going down the lane. I told you, Nate, going down the lane, there's only two things that happen: layups and parades. And right there, he gave his own self a parade. The garçon setting the table and says, hey, you know what? I'll eat off that table, too. And just goes down the lane for that and one.
Morris Wilson, the second, picks up the foul. What a start it's been for the visitors so far. Jaworski, though, misses the free throw, which that one missed pretty badly. He's 87% from the line on the year.
I think we jinxed him.
7-0 run right now by the Savage Storm. A lot of Storm puns we're going to be working into the broadcast because you got the Crimson Storm against the Savage Storm. It's just begging.
It's always a storm brewing. It's a storm brewing when these two get together, no matter what.
Spate gets the ball into the hands of the playmaker Dunn. Back to Spate now.
This great team defense there by Southeast, cutting off all angles.
Kenner buries the triple.
That's something Kenner has got to do. He's got to be that third cog because there's no Tyler Williams. Obviously, he's out, but Kenner Williams, the freshman, he's got to come up and help Spate and Dunn out on the scoring offensive end for this Southern Nazarene team.
That's just his third three-pointer on the season. Everett, baby hook in the paint, misses. Manick with the rebound. Can't get the shot to fall, but to get himself to the free throw line. Kellen Manick, the junior from Hera, Oklahoma. And you might recognize that family name. He's got a younger brother who plays at the University of Oklahoma right now, Brady Manick. They played against each other in an exhibition game at the beginning of the year.
Brady's the Larry Bird lookalike, man. He made himself look like Larry Bird, but obviously Kellen not as athletic, but he is just as efficient. Obviously, he drew that foul. He understands spacing, and that's one of the most key important things from basketball, to understand spacing. And he knows how to take up space.
Turnaround jumper this time by Everett, misses.
Southeast is defending every ball screen action that Southern Nazarene puts up. Oh, a little scoop to the hoop by Charles.
Jaworski for three. Kept in bounds. Southern Nazarene coming away with it. Kenner trying to get it back. Couldn't hold on to the pass.
Yeah, a little bit behind them. We got great end-to-end play here. Jaworski looking for his own number a little bit more than usual. Probably got Southern Nazarene off guard a little bit.
Jaworski for three. Again, misses. Spate with the left hand. Oh, finish with the right.
A little. Wow.
Micah Spate gets himself.
Swinging haymakers, and now Southern Nazarene has been able to take their best punch and absorb it, and now they are back swinging. Now they got Southeastern back on their heels right now.
It was a heck of an acrobatic finish to get the and one, and Spate converts the free throw, and it is 10-9.
Big time finish there. Spade is so strong, he can finish through contact.
Buckingham, step back three. He buries it.
Buckingham, what another three-point basket. He shoots almost 42% from three. He's not even the best three-point shooter on the team, but he shoots it. And that left hand's looking real smooth. A man after my own heart here.
You know, Damon, it's a little interesting. Both of his three-pointers have been so pure that they flipped the net back up over the rim. They had to stop play both times to dig the net back out under it.
Yeah, he shot it and ran down court and said, hey, get that net for me, please.
Jaworski zips a pass inside to Gonsalves. Now Minnick. He drove right into the arms of Ashton Charles. The foul's going to be called on Spate.
Yeah, Minnick trying to drive through two. Spate reached in there, got his hand caught in the cookie jar, and the official was right there. Could have been a play on. Would you have called that foul? Playing pickup?
Nope. Pickup's a different animal, though.
Yeah, it is.
Three-pointer by Gonsalves misses. Part of a Brazilian pipeline for Coach Kelly Green. He said in his career, he told us he's coached maybe 75, maybe 100 players from Brazil. Here, Spate dumps it across to Wilson, the second, and he finishes.
Great find, great patience by Spate. Find a wide-open teammate for an easy layup.
Bobby Johnson into the game now for the Savage Storm. Gonsalves inside Buckingham with a left-handed baby hook.
Buckingham turned before the double team could get there and just got a little baby hook. He split the D, but he split the double team as the double team was on its way, so it never really got there to form.
Charles misfires on the three. Rebound, though, by Jhonathan Dunn. Spate, a guarded pull-up three. Back iron, no.
Yeah, right now it's, Dunn hasn't been able to get a lot of open looks because Jaworski has been all over him.
Jaworski misfires on the three. Offensive rebound again, though. And back into Buckingham. Couldn't finish with the left hand this time. 6'8" Ashton Charles just reached up over everybody for that rebound.
Yeah, he did. Ashton Charles, he can step out and shoot the three. He's already got a scoop to the hoop move. He's a good inside-out player. Great backdoor find.
And the two-hand flush that time from Morris Wilson, the second.
Spate found him. Great vision.
Buckingham draws the double team to Jaworski. Couldn't handle the pass. Buckingham mad at himself that time for a pass that was a little off target.
They're trying to, the defense is giving them a trouble here.
Against this Southeastern Oklahoma State team a year ago. But they also suffered a 35-point loss to this Southeastern Oklahoma State team right before they went on a trip to Hawaii over the holidays. This time around, it's Southeastern Oklahoma State that's going to Hawaii. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. Here's a three-pointer on the way.
Charles said the bank is still open somewhere in America. Thinking Hawaii probably, though, where they're going, the bank is still open.
Everett missed it short. So the Nazarene looking to build on their lead now. Jhonathan Dunn.
Yeah, you got to get Dunn going here. He's averaging 27 points a game. Hasn't been able to get one off.
He's feeling it now.
He's banked in another one. That is a skill if you can bank it in, both of them.
You do it once, maybe it's luck.
He's banking them in from straight ahead.
Usually just a 27% three-point shooter, but he's feeling it so far in the first half, and it's a 4-point lead for the Crimson Storm.
Maybe he should bank them all. He'd shoot 100%.
Minnick into the paint. Dunn rising up for the rebound that time. Three-pointer misses that time for Micah Spate. Well, how about a couple of bank shots from the junior Ashton Charles out of Spring, Texas.
Well, Ashton Charles, while everyone else is playing a basketball game, Ashton Charles is playing horse. He's like, hey, I'm going to bank one. You got to do it. Oh, you missed that one? Well, guess what? I'm going to bank it again just to prove to you that I can use that glass.
Comes in averaging just 5 points a game. He's already got 8. Jaworski tried to answer with a 3, missed it.
Jaworski's had a lot of opportunities for that jump shot out there up and around the top part of that arch, and he hasn't been able to connect yet from 3.
Midway point of the first half, 19-15. Southern Nazarene in the lead. This game's being played at a pace the Southern Nazarene would prefer as Spate will get himself to the free throw line. Adam Bohach, the head coach for Southern Nazarene, said, we don't want to play this game in the 80s. We want to get it down into the 70s or even lower than that, because of the firepower that Southeastern Oklahoma State brings to the table this year. So far, they've been playing at the pace that I think he would like.
Yeah, they're playing a great pace, and right now Spate is controlling the pace of the game as he's getting into the paint. He's actually taking his opportunity to score opportunities, all without the fact that Jhonathan Dunn has not put his stamp onto this basketball game yet. And as we said, he averages close to 27 points a game.
Spate has 6, and it's a 6-point lead. Everett posting up on Spate, backing him down, but then the help came over that time from Ashton Charles and forced the miss.
Yeah, Spate. Everett had a definitely size advantage down there in the post. He's got to take his time and be able to just find that glass and shoot over the top of that.
Shot clock didn't start going again, so they're going to have to start this out of bounds. Remember now, after a offensive rebound, the shot clock goes to 15.
Right. It's the kind of like the FIBA rule. The reset, you don't get a full reset. You get a kind of a reset. In FIBA rules, you get a 14-second reset of the clock off of offensive rebounds.
Dunn with a step back, fadeaway three-pointer.
That's a 27, average 27 points a game shot right there. It's a great move there by Jhonathan Dunn.
That's a 3-time Great American Conference Player of the Week winner already this season, and we're not even into January. Everett, though, to the basket, off the window, and good.
Everett plays at his own pace, slow and not slow, but he plays at his own pace. He just turned that corner, used those great shoulders he's got, and able to score the basketball off of the glass there.
Stopped a 13-0 run by Southern Nazarene. Dunn rises and fires again. Can Buckingham answer at the other side? The go-to man for Southeastern Oklahoma State. He picks up the foul.
Yeah. Happened there. Kevin Buckingham just got his shoulder. Anytime you're offensive player and you can sweep and go and get your shoulders past the defender, you're at an advantage. And Buckingham, being a smart player, just came down and swept the ball through and got his shoulders lower than the defender and was able to draw a foul. The same thing Everett did 2 plays ago. He was able to get his shoulders going, and that's why he was able to score that basketball off of the glass.
Buckingham misses the mid-range jumper this time.
Great patience by Southern Nazarene.
Charles, he's better from straight away when he can use the window.
That's not his best angle right there. He's got to bank that in.
Buckingham with the steal. Jaworski back to Buckingham for 3. Good contesting from Charles that time, but an offensive rebound at Jaworski. Buckingham's calling for it. But Everett's going to take the three instead. And he nails it.
Yeah. Everyone at home has to realize Southeastern has 5 guys that score in double figures, 14 and above. All these kids know how to score the basketball. So wherever they get it from, they're going to take it. Somebody may be having a hot night. And right now, Everett is doing a heck of a job scoring that basketball off of the fact of what's going on with Buckingham.
Well, that's why Adam Bohash told us he doesn't want this game. It played in the 80s. Tough to score with a team like this.
Yeah, you can't match.
They have.
Yeah, you can't match blow for blow with this team. You got to be able to methodically cut down the possessions, just like they did there. Steals, active hands, get deflections. You want to be at about a 33, 35 deflection type game, and you know you're going to win this basketball game because you got your hand on a lot of balls that can result into steals and getting extra possessions for yourself when you're having trouble going up against a high-scoring team.
Micah Spade picks out a defender. And pass in a reverse layup that time by Josiah Johnson.
Josiah Johnson with the kiss off the glass on the reverse layup.
Everett misses the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. But you know, that last minute, Damon, we saw on both ends of the floor why Adam Bohash told us we don't win without Micah Spade. Had to steal at one end and then the perfect time at the other.
Yeah, Micah Spade, he's got 3 assists thus far that I can count right off the top of my head on assists. And
another one there.
Dunn, yeah, another one right there. Dunn just coming off a simple elbow action screen for a nice little jump shot.
8-point lead for the home team. Trying to get it inside to Buckingham off his fingertips and out of bounds.
Micah, he's on track to get a double-double right now at least, but who knows? He even sneaks in there and gets a couple more rebounds. We could be looking at a triple-double here this afternoon.
I'll keep using this quote, but Adam Bohash told us we don't win without Spade. He's got all 7 of the Crimson Storm's assists so far in this game, 15 minutes in. Here he is, turning the corner, spinning to the left hand, and putting it away. He's got 8 points to go with those 7 assists.
Yeah, see, now this is what happens when everybody's thinking that he's going to pass. Now he can call his own number when he gets in there. There's no help defense. Nobody's helping off on him now because they're all staying home to the shooters. Now he can find a way to score the basketball. He does average 21 points a game still.
Tough shot for Everett that time, and a rebound by Dunn. It's a 15-0 run for Southern Nazarene. Spade inside to Dunn this time, and he's got the mismatch against Jaworski, but instead of using that size, he went with the fadeaway and airballed it.
He went with the fadeaway instead of going to the middle where the double team was, or just turning to shoot over the top.
That was 6'4" against 5'11". Everett misses the 3, rebound Buckingham. Manick against Charles. He traveled.
Tough call right there. Thought he had good footwork there, but he kind of shuffled him a little bit. Just a sweep and go. Oh, yeah, he pulled that one up. Yep. He slid across the floor, a little Casper slide style. One hop one time. Dun, dun.
He did not cha-cha real smooth.
He didn't cha-cha real smooth on that one at all.
Spade. This time pass was deflected by Gonsalves. Loose ball picked up by Jaworski. Step through Jaworski. Missed it, but he got fouled on the follow-through by Ashton Charles. And Southeastern Oklahoma need a little goose right here from Jaworski as they trail by 10.
Personal foul on number 33, Ashton Charles.
What a character he is. We had a great time talking with him about this team that's loaded with firepower.
Yeah, loaded with firepower. But Coach Green, he's always full of stories, and he has some great, interesting stories to tell about the game of basketball and different sayings, and a lot of how he came up through the ranks and how he's gotten players and all that. He's seen it. He's seen a lot in the game of basketball for sure.
His older brother Steve helped get him a boost up in coaching early in his career. The two of them developed a pipeline in Brazil, going down to South America to recruit players. He's got one on the team right now. But a lot of fun talking with Coach Green as it's back to an 8-point game after the free throws by his point guard, Adam Jaworski.
Yeah, a little zone action here by Southeastern trying to slow down the offensive mayhem that has been known as Southern Nazarene. They're trying to use the zone here to slow them down a little bit, to be able to get out to the shooters and try to make them, and actually keep Spate from turning the corner and getting inside that paint is where a lot of his offensive prowess has been thus far. Whether by pass or shot.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Josiah Johnson, freshman, hits the first free throw.
Ashton Charles taking a break now. He's definitely earned it. Josiah Johnson, he's got 4 points thus far already, Nate, and he averages 1.7. Seeing a lot of unsung heroes here today, and which is critical when you're going up against a top 20 team. And Southern Nazarene is playing against Southeastern, which is a top 20 team. You need everyone to step up in a game like this.
Jaworski now to Everett. Shot altered at the rim again, missed it, and a rebound to Spate. Into the corner, Kenner for three. Oh, and rimmed in and out. Kenner thought that one was down. Lockdown foul. At the other end, Spate can't believe it.
That's a second on Spate. I thought it was just a play on, ball out of bounds.
That's a big call. 2:39 left in the half.
Interesting call there.
Now, if you're Adam Bohash, you're going to leave him in the game right now with 2:39 left in the half and 2 fouls. For now, he is. He's got to make sure to get to the locker room with just those 2 fouls. Manick inside. His first bucket.
Manick with a man-sized move down there in that post. Just turned and shot over the top and powered through 2 defenders. Here's a zone here for Southeastern, trying to slow down the offense of Southern Nazarene.
Dunn on the skip pass. There's the three.
Yeah, that became a pick your poison on the weak side. There was Dunn and Spate. So the defender over there, you have to pick your poison. He went to Spate more so. He shaded to Spate, and he left Dunn. I don't know if he knew that Dunn is a top 5 scorer in the country.
Buckingham missed in close range, but out to Manick for 3. Uh-oh. That's going to be number 3 on Spate. There was the danger. He had to be careful. Damon, you like him going after that loose ball, but you got to know you're on 2 fouls.
That's right, but a player is always going to be a player, that a fierce competitor. He's going to go after it. Now that one
got to come out.
Yeah, that one is more justifiably, you could see as being a foul called, a loose ball foul. But the one before that was one that, obviously he's a little bit frustrated, but he still got to keep his head in the game. He's a little upset with that call. I mean, it was a loose ball. So he's a little upset. I mean, he wants to play. He's playing a great game right now.
They need him.
Yes, they do.
He's got to be on the floor.
See, now he's back in it. That's a sign of a senior right there. He was a little frustrated with himself, a little frustrated with the play. He snapped right out of it. Now he's back in the game cheering on his teammates.
First free throw good by Torrey Everett. He's got 11. Try to keep Southeastern Oklahoma State in this game because right now they're not getting as much offense as they normally do from some of the other scorers.
Yeah, Torrey Everett has been very efficient here in the first half. He's good.
Has one more game before they'll go on a trip down to Hawaii, which is be a great opportunity for his kids, but you want to make sure they were focused and not 1 foot on the plane already coming into this game. Full court pressure by the Savage Storm. Charles trying to get that offensive rebound. And it's going to be an unlucky foul on Kevin Buckingham.
Same thing with Spade, an unlucky foul, just a hustle foul. You know, back to, that was kind of a, not the best shot. I don't think Coach really liked that shot there.
No.
By the freshman, by Kenner.
No, he hit a big three right when he came into the game, and maybe he was getting a little bit of a heat check there. But that's 2 on Buckingham, by the way. So he goes out of the game. Wilson inside to Charles. He throws it down. Charles has 10.
Charles was open for a long time, too, and then he couldn't find him at first. And Southeastern just left the back door open, and Charles just came on in and helped himself.
Gonsalves picks up the double team, able to hold on to it. Hook pass out to Manick for 3. Missed it back iron. Dunn with another rebound.
One thing is that they may not have Spade on the floor, but they still have Jhonathan Dunn here, and he's able to score in bunches when he goes at it.
Working against Jaworski, takes a long 3, missed it, and Southern Nazarene could go for the last shot of the half.
Yeah, you know, the play where Charles got the dunk, it's all about talk. In the zone, you have to talk more than you talk in man-to-man, and the back door is wide open. He came in and helped it.
Still a couple of games away because they've got this game and then Arlington Baptist. Then on December 19th, they go down for that 3-game trip to Hawaii. Last year, it was Southern Nazarene going on that trip, and they got boat raced by Southeastern. 6 seconds in the half here. Jaworski to the cut, missed it. Everything's been contested at the rim for Southeastern so far in the first half, and that has helped Southern Nazarene get an 11-point
right now.
Look at that. He's on pace for a double-double easy. But so far, it's been not a bad performance by Kevin Buckingham. 8 points in the first half, but he's a guy who scores 19 a game. We'll see if he can really get going here in the second half, and we'll see if Spate can manage that foul trouble as he comes into this second half on 3 fouls.
Yeah, he still has to be aggressive to score.
Misses that 3-pointer, and the rebound against Salvis.
Yeah, the one thing about Southern Nazarene's defense is they made it tough for all of the key cogs, which is all 5 of them, to score the basketball there. Everybody's got to score and finish through contact right there. Buckingham made it look easy down there in the post, just turn over his right shoulder and shoot a hook shot off the glass.
Well, you could tell he wasn't satisfied with the offensive performance he had in the first half. And he gets the second half started off on the right foot. Dunn. Short corner jumper misses.
Yeah, that was the easiest shot he got all game. I think he was so surprised that he was open.
Well, I'm surprised Buckingham gave that up instead of taking it to the rack.
Yeah, Buckingham should have took that to score. Never pass to a guy that you can almost touch.
Dunn wants an on-ball screen here. Shot clock down to 5. Still Dunn. Wow.
Dunn's got a little bit of a Kawhi Leonard part to his game. He just takes his own time and gets to where he needs to get to and scores the basketball.
There's a big pull-up jumper by Torrey Everett, who's got 14 to lead the way for the Savage Storm so far.
Yeah, Torrey Everett had a great first half, and he's continued to do it. He's the one player for Southeastern right now that's really having his normal type game.
Good drive to the basket and finish that time for Morris Wilson the second.
Yeah, Morris Wilson the second. He's been battling back trouble all week, and you know he's got a battle with Buckingham down there right now. And
foul called against Everett after turning it over.
See, Wilson he's grimacing a little bit, but he's fighting through. He's only practiced sparingly all week, but he's giving him all he's got right now, and he's got a tough defensive assignment.
Spate.
Spate with a little scoop to the hoop right there.
Buckingham with the left hand, misses off the window.
Yeah, right there. Morris Wilson is just playing position defense. It's not like he can go block Buckingham's shot right now because he's grimacing with his back, but he's playing great position defense there. He's got, Buckingham's got to take his time and realize that, that he can still get to the spots that he needs to get to.
Spate, this time gets rejected by Gonsalves.
Great help side block.
Gonsalves for three. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, yeah. Sees great defensive play, and then Gonsalves comes down. He is the leading three-point shooter on the team. He shoots 55% from three.
That's his first basket, though. You mentioned it. They kept him quiet in the first half.
Yeah.
So many weapons on this Southeastern Oklahoma State team. And Coach Bohaj told us, you can't, as we get the basket from Dunn, he said, you can't catch all the raindrops.
No, you can't.
Guys are going to score for Southeastern, but if you can keep a couple of them quiet, you got a better chance to win.
Yeah, Dunn just so efficient right there.
Everett misses.
Everett used the rim on that one and the backboard twice.
Dunn. He is starting to heat up now.
Yeah,
Jhonathan Dunn with 18.
He's turning the corner on screen actions and just getting right into squaring up to the basket and knocking it down. He is heating up right now.
Dworsky.
Good. Garcon himself with a little drive and up and under move for the layup.
Still a 13-point lead.
Yeah, Southern Nazarene trying to take a little time off the clock, being patient, getting what they want to get.
Spate again.
Spate with the patience and the layup. Great backcourt, Spate and Dunn.
15-point lead for the Crimson Storm now. Buckingham immediately draws that double team every time he catches it on the low block.
Yeah, they're leaving Jaworski on the opposite side, wide open on the weak side.
Manic to the basket, blocking foul. And we got a timeout on the floor. Southern Nazarene's added to the lead since halftime. When you add him into the mix of a team that's already playing well.
Yeah, obviously he was gone after he hasn't played much basketball yet this season, so they've been without him for 8 games now, and getting him back in the mix, it gives them another scorer out on the perimeter. It gives them more depth on their bench because obviously he was a starter, so it would probably put the freshman Kenner, if he's he'll probably put him back down as more of a 6-man role, but it gives his team more weapons.
Backdoor cut, Spate got it knocked away, and then it went off of Spate and out of bounds. So good defensive recovery by Bobby Johnson that time.
Yeah, good defensive recovery, but Spate kind of lost it on his way up. Great play there by Morris Wilson. He great backdoor find.
Dworsky for 3. This time he knocks it down.
Yeah,
Hadn't had any success from beyond the arc before that one.
No, he was thus far he had been like 0 for 5 from 3, and he was able to finally knock one down to try to keep the defense honest, and that's what he's got to do because they're playing off of him and daring him to shoot.
It's a back to an 11-point game, which is where we were at the break, but Dunn is really starting to take over right now. He's got 20.
Yeah, he's really efficient. He's started off slow, so to speak, but he's been getting them in bunches.
He hasn't had a double-double yet this season. And he's 1 rebound away right now.
Yeah, he's 1 rebound away. And the other thing is that he's taken on the defensive assignment to guard Jaworski on the other end, the point guard who's one of the top point guards in this conference, along with Spate. So he's taking the challenge and trying to guard him and use his length to try and discourage the passing angles of Jaworski, which is critical. I can understand why they've got the matchup the way they do right now.
Dunn called for the foul. That was his first. They give so much attention to Buckingham. They double-teamed him before he could even catch that inbound pass. Buckingham's caught it. There comes a double team. He couldn't finish. They have really made it tough on Kevin Buckingham so far today.
Yes, they have. And Buckingham's had, he's got a good look, a couple times, but outside of that now.
Something against the Southern Nazarene bench, I believe. So it is a technical foul against Adam Bohach. Gonsalves.
Coach must be a little upset with the 13-point lead.
Not sure what he was upset about, to be honest.
One of two things. Either it's a call made or a non-call made. It's usually what gets coaches upset.
But you don't want to give Southeastern Oklahoma any reason to feel like they're back in this game right now. And they just got 2 free points out of that.
Both these teams know each other really well.
Dunn tried to drop it down to Wilson, who got it back. Baby hook misses. Jaworski had it knocked away. Finds its way out to Buckingham for 3. Missed it. Diving out of bounds, looking for his own shot, and was able to save it in off of Dunn. What a hustle play from Kevin Buckingham.
Interesting. Replay here. Just a mad scramble. Buckingham follows his shot. He knew it was going to be off. Oh, he threw it off his leg. Yeah, that should be Southern Nazarene's basketball. But you can't review the tape here right now at this portion of the basketball game. Not allowed. We got a good view. Everyone at home and on the ESPN apps all have a great view.
Manic. Contested pull-up shot. Everything's been contested.
Oh, yeah. It's all, hey, you know what? Even if they're only shooting 31% at the half. And now when you're contesting things, hey, he's going to keep that field goal percentage down there.
They're just not getting any easy looks right now. Southeastern Oklahoma State. Credit the Crimson Storm defense.
Real patient here.
One-handed pass from Spate. Inside. The reverse layup by Ashton Charles, who has 12.
Oh, Spate and Charles running their 2-man action there.
Jaworski misses at the other end.
Yeah, Jaworski having trouble. He's been shooting short, shooting long all day long. Hasn't been able to get many to fall.
Spate, baby hook. Wow.
Spate.
He's got 14.
Yeah, he's got 14. He's on his way to a double-double, points and assists. Dunn's on his way to a double-double, points and rebounds. Backcourt.
Manic couldn't connect from close range. Got his own rebound back, though, and does pick up the foul. But right now, it is all. Visit ncaa.com for ticket information. Biggest lead of the game for Southern Nazarene as they lead it 58-43. Kellen Manning at the free throw line for Southeastern Oklahoma State misses the first one.
Yeah, Southern Nazarene is getting a lot of good basketball out of a lot of guys today. Outside of Spate and Dunn, they're getting a lot of good basketball. They're flying all around. They're challenging every shot by Southeastern. That's how they've got built this 14-point lead. Remember when we were talking about Southeastern coming out of the gates, it was up, what, 11-1? 10-1, excuse me. And
three-pointer by Charles misses. Rebound Gonsalves. It's been all Southern Nazarene ever since then, hasn't it, Damon?
Yes, it has.
And every shot's just been contested. The length of the defenders, players like Ashton Charles and Jhonathan Dunn, 6'8", 6'4", that length has really been bothering the shooters for Southeastern.
Yeah, so Southeastern is more wide across. They got big bodies. What Southern Nazarene has is lanky, long bodies.
Manick called for the foul this time as Dunn was taking it to the cup. Been a frustrating one for Manick so far. Just 4 points, 10 below his average.
What I'm really impressed with in watching Jhonathan Dunn, this is my first time watching him up close and live without seeing him, in film. But when you see him live, he's still real efficient. He doesn't force shots. He's a very efficient scorer for him to average, just a shade under 27 points a game. I'm really impressed by that. He does it without putting it on the floor a lot. He's usually 2 dribbles max to go get his, so to speak. So, he's having a great night, a great day, excuse me. But this is a typical day. It's a great day for some, but this is his typical day of scoring the basketball.
He got hung up in the screen that time, so
great finish.
Was able to get to the basket with a good finish, like you said. 13 for Jaworski.
Yeah, but it's taking those heroic type finishes right there for them to score the basketball because Southern Nazarene is challenging everything.
Spate in the lane, traveled with it that time. Hey, to Spate's credit, though, he started the second half with 3 fouls. He's played all 10 minutes of the second half and hasn't picked up that fourth.
No, and he still continued to have his aggression on the offensive end and the defensive end. He's still getting after it. A lot of players start getting fouls and their aggression level sinks down, but he's still playing his basketball game, his tempo.
Jaworski in that lane, working against the much taller Dunn, so he pitches it out to Everett. Buckingham. Now Jaworski for 3. In and out. He's just struggled from beyond the arc in this one.
Yes, he has. Southern Nazarene still trying to use a little time off the clock here. They want to minimize Southeastern's possessions here. Charles has gone a little bit cold outside of that line. He doesn't see a bank on the corner. That's what it is right now.
Got to get him straight away.
Yeah.
Entry pass intended for Manick was disrupted by Charles, but Charles is called for the foul.
Yeah. Anytime you go from a low side to try to defend an entry pass into the post, the official is going to call that. If you go top side, and you try to get that basket, the official will not call that.
Build up to Manick. Looking against Charles again, and this time with a step through, he got it.
That's just a great finish. Charles got caught. He got caught with his chin there in the crawl space. So got to watch that elbow there, but wasn't nothing malicious. Just a great strong move by Manick.
There's a miscommunication. This time it's going to go into the backcourt. Dunn has to touch it up. A rare turnover by Southern Nazarene this game.
They've taken care of the basketball for sure. both teams have got great point guard play, so you know they're going to be able to take care of the basketball.
Buckingham, that time with a quick turn to the basket. The first basket of the second half since the very beginning, the first possession of the second half, I should say.
Yeah, I think Coach Green has said, hey, we're going to go inside. First with Manick, then with Buckingham. They're just posting up their bigs right now.
Spate for three. Walk out. 17 for Spate.
That was, and they obviously are the highest scoring backcourt here in the Great American Conference. I doubt two other averaging more than those two as collectively. And so they'll have a chance at the end, definitely, if they get, if they get back Tyler Williams to add to their depth. I think that this team could very well be there in the end for the conference championship.
That game was the last time Jhonathan Dunn had a double-double. He's one rebound away from one here today against that same opponent.
Yeah, he loves playing against Southeastern.
Shot clock down to 3 seconds. Buckingham with a tough shot, and he hits it.
Great turnaround. Buzzer beating at the shot clock bucket, but that's a tough shot. You can't rely on tough shots, hitting tough shots every possession if you're going to beat Southern Nazarene in the way they're playing today.
You got to get some stops as well. Dunn.
Kawhi Leonard. It's a miniature version of Kawhi Leonard, just the way he plays, the way he shoots the basketball. He gets to those spots.
That's some high praise now. Kawhi went for 40 last night, and so did Paul George in the same game, by the way.
Yeah. But I said miniature version of Kawhi Leonard. I didn't say he was Kawhi Leonard.
Well, hey, maybe Spate and Dunn are like Leonard and George right now.
Yeah, that's Southern Nazarene's version of it, for sure. Taking some time off the clock. Playing at their own pace.
Dunn again. Oh, he checked that time.
Oh, yeah.
Manick, head fakes on a three. Good recovery defense from Southern Nazarene that time.
Yeah.
Buckingham with a step back, missed it. Dunn with that rebound. He's got that double-double now.
Got that double-double. He went and chased and got that rebound.
24 points to go with those 10 rebounds.
Right now, Southern Nazarene trying to play to that. Oh, Euro step.
Got his own rebound back. Spate, and he picks up the foul on Everett. You can't believe it. Actually, I beg your pardon. Yeah, that is Torrey Everett on the foul.
Yeah, just great hustle there. Great hustle there by Micah Spate.
Here.
Yeah, he's played exceptionally well today, and obviously he picked up that third foul, and we talked about him still being ultra aggressive, still going after it. He's fighting. He's trying to keep Southern Nazarene alive at the, trying to stay at the top of the pace of the conference right now.
Misses that free throw. Give him 18 on the game so far. If Southeastern are going to get back in this game, Damon, but they got to go on a run at some point in the near future.
Yeah, they got to go on a run. And one of those five guys that they have out in front, whether it's Buckingham, whether it's Manick, whether it's Dvorsky, somebody's got to come do something quickly. Or if it's Everett.
Shot clock down to 5. Dvorsky forced into another tough shot. They are just not getting anything easy on the offensive end.
No, they're not getting anything easy, and that's because they, being in Southern Nazarene, are playing with their bodies. They're keeping their bodies in front along with their length, which is making every shot tough for all of the offensive players here for Southeastern.
The recovery defense has been incredible as well. Three-pointer from Charles. Give this one back to Southeastern.
Yeah, right now, Charles is not shooting that basketball up and down. He's kind of drifting off as he's shooting it like it's already good. He's got to stay on top of that basketball when he shoots it and follow through.
Offensive foul call. State sold it, and he got it.
Yeah, that's the second foul. That's the second foul in the last 2 minutes that Spade has drawn. One was off an offensive rebound, and that one was just an offensive charge right there.
Hey, the students are already done with finals, so you might as well celebrate and have some fun watching basketball.
Yeah.
And they've got a lot to celebrate so far today. The home team has been in control most of this game. Dunn for the baseline, hand in his face that time, but gets his own rebound back.
Very efficient.
It was a good initial defense from Manick, but Dunn just went right around him and got the rebound.
Yeah.
He's got 26.
Right now, they're showing that double team to Buckingham. Buckingham's got to pass out of it, so somebody's got to create something off the dribble out. Hey, Buckingham with a spot up, knockdown three. He's had a tough day. They've made him work for everything he needs.
For life after graduation. The opportunities are endless. Make it yours. A little full court pressure from Southeastern as time's running out on them to stage a comeback here. And they force a turnover.
Yeah, they got to get more scoring opportunities here.
Buckingham with a tough three, though, in a corner that misses, and Spate gets the rebound.
Yeah. Southern Nazarene's got to take care of the basketball. The Southeastern's got to play good basketball here without fouling, trying to, in order to create more possessions.
Spate with a tough catch. And a tough three that misses. Just 3 minutes left. It's a savage Storm. Want to get back in this thing.
Yeah, they're going to pick and pop action.
Gonsalves, they have not been able to get many open looks.
Especially from three, they turn him from a playmaker into a scorer. So anytime you got it, he switched up his role here, which is tough.
So now Southern Nazarene protecting a 10-point lead. Dunn with that pull-up shot just inside the circle. He got 28.
Man, can he go get a bucket when he wants to go get a bucket?
He's the three-time conference player of the week, and he's going for a four-time at this rate. Jaworski going to get himself to the foul line here.
Yeah, Jaworski just drew that foul. Dunn was going for the block, and Jaworski just kind of froze in the air and put his body into him a little bit.
Third foul on Dunn.
Southern Nazarene's got to be ready. The press is coming after a made free throw here. It's always more efficient if you got better spacing against any press. You got great cuts. So, you know, the two things, the spacing and the cuts. You got to cut hard. Cut hard.
Bobby Johnson subbed into the game for Southeastern. Spate wants to shorten this game up. 10-point lead. 2 minutes to go.
Taking a lot of time off the clock here.
And now he goes to work down that left side. Johnson with the rebound. Manick. Buckingham.
That's just great defensive job by.
That would have been a big shot from Manick.
Great rebound by Dunn. Great hustle.
The man could have hit that. Would have been a 7-point game with a minute and a half to go. But instead, it stays a 4-possession game.
You get a little bit tired. You know, every possession you got to fight. And this is what Southern Nazarene's made them do. And this is exactly what their game plan was, to play in the 60s and the 70s. And that's exactly where we're at. Pinpoint.
And they're not even in the bonus yet, so. Savage Storm want to get him at the free throw line. They got to keep doing work.
Yeah, they're gonna probably try to foul. They're trying to foul Austin Charles here if he catches the basketball.
Spate smashed into that time by Todd Dawkins. The senior just came into the game to play some defense.
Yeah. Southeastern almost had 2 different opportunities to steal that pass. A lot of what we call dying quails. You know, when you go quail shooting, you just see that dying quail just come floating. Southern Nazarene has to put a little bit more zip on the basketball so that that pass can get there a little bit quicker, and now you can finish plays and be stronger with the basketball. But anytime you put too much air underneath it, gives the defense a chance to run up under it.
Shot clock reset to 20 after the foul, so even more time to kill for Southern Nazarene. Charles. Down to 5 seconds to shoot. Dunn's the man you wanted. And look at that! An absolute exclamation point for Jhonathan.
Yeah.
Got it off in time, easily behind the arc. Well, his season high is 33 points. He might not get there today, but this might be his best performance of the season all around.
All around, from rebounding to scoring the basketball to playing great defense. Oh, kind bounce right there for Bobby.
Well, it's going to be hard for us to pick a player of the game between Spate and Dunn. 5-second violation on Southern Nazarene now.
Yeah, this is why what we talked about as far as you got to cut hard to get open. You can't take a second to try and shuffle your feet to get to that cut. That second and a half, you got to be cutting on the fly as soon as your teammate smacks that ball.
Johnson hit one. He's looking for another. Dunn with the rebound. And maybe he will get that season high. He's got a couple of free throws coming up now.
Yeah, this has been a great defensive effort by Southern Nazarene. The starters of Southeastern average 79.8 points a game collectively. I know that they did not get that today because they only have 63 points collectively. So, you know, Buckingham held underneath this average. Jaworski is above his average, but Everett a little under his average. Consalves only got half of what he normally gets, and Manick only gets half of what he gets. So, you know, I wasn't a math major, but that's only 54 points right there.
Meanwhile, Dunn is tied for his season high with 33 now. Still diving after loose balls. And here they come the other way. And he'll get fouled again by Gonsalves. And now Dunn has a chance at the free throw line to match his career high of 35 if he could hit a couple of freebies.
In the contest for the first time today for Southeastern.
What's been so impressive is that about the first 4 minutes of this basketball game, Dunn hadn't taken a shot.
Yeah, he did not force his way into this game, did he?
No, he got all of this in the flow. Or he had taken only 1 shot in the first 4 minutes of the game, and you know, first few minutes at least. But he hasn't forced his way in. He's been so smooth.
This one is to match his career high of 35 points. And he's done it.
It's definitely been the Dunn and Spate show today.
In place of Gonsalves.
They have been talk show hosts on guard play today, definitely. Or they could be a law firm, too, Dunn and Spate.
You need help knocking up a top 25 team. Call the law offices of Dunn and Spate. This time a foul called on Ashton Charles.
Fouls on Ashton Charles. That is his fourth personal foul. Team foul.
Charles has been a presence defensively today. He's got 4 fouls, but he has been a presence. 6'8". His length has really bothered the Savage Storm.
Yeah, and, you know, he's been a presence down there, and then his ability to pick and pop. He went a little ice cold in the second half from 3, but the 2 threes that he hit were both, bank shots. But still, that was a great boost at what they needed when they came back from that 10-1 deficit.
Both free throws good by Al Irvin, who previously just played 2 games this season for Southeastern. Bounds off of Southern Nazarene, but still they have a 12-point lead with under 16 seconds to go.
If Reggie Miller's not in the building, so Southeastern might have a tough chance coming back from this deficit.
These 2 teams will see each other again in conference play, and maybe late in that conference tournament again like they did last year. Yeah, Keith Williams go to the free throw line now.
Yeah, these 2 teams, Southeastern a little bit off their game today. Coming in the game undefeated. Obviously Southern Nazarene's played 10 games. Southeastern's only played 5. And now Charles is getting a seat.
Fouled out.
He fouled out, but he played good basketball from that young man today.
Keith Williams, redshirt freshman out of Houston, Texas, at the free throw line, missed the first one. And this is the second. Dunn gets another rebound to close things out, and it's a big win for SNU, 77-65.